welcome back to SummitCraft. And as you can see, if I just turn around, I have been a bit busy with the storage area. As you can see, I've got some chests in right now. I mean, they're not... Oh, I still haven't done the F1 properly. I've not put in the system yet, or because I haven't completed over here, which is the item elevator that will go into the system. That will go all the way around, and it will go into this, through there, into storage over there, there and there, and then each thing will probably have like a different thing behind it, like, I don't know, like maybe coal generators. I'm not 100% sure, I'm still working on that. But we're not actually going to work on this today, as well, I'm just not sure where to continue with that at the moment. But I found something along this tunnel, so along down here, and I found something quite special. I've found a zombie spawner. Now, I know I've already found one from the slime farm, because there's one going down the opposite way, but because of the location of where this one is, so if I just hop up here quickly, it's actually much more beneficial, because I can then connect up to the, my storage area, etc. here, and do these really cool things down these tunnels. So yeah, I'm gonna get onto starting to build a little mob grinder, and well, you'll see what will be special about this mob grinder soon. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so I am a little bit sorry that I don't know if I am using it, but there was a little time-lapse footage I just did, and I didn't realise that I kind of blocked off the camera's view by accident, so I may use it, I may not, but if I do use it, I kind of apologise in advance. But if you did if I do use it, you can see I've got this room done. Well, you know, it's not like fancy or anything, but it doesn't really need to be. All the underneath area needs to be fancy, to be honest, so this will be alright. I've also got these lanterns in for later. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this one in whilst I can. I'm going to put this one in. Apparently I can just put that block there and it won't be a problem. Right, we'll move that back a bit. Yeah. So now what I'm going to move on to is I'm going to move down into underneath here and do some of the redstone, etc. for the killing chamber down here. I'm probably not going to time. Oh, baby zombie, die, baby zombie. I'm probably not going to time lapse this because it's going to be quite well. Is not much really to it, and you know it's not going to be a great time lapse if I do. So I'm just gonna build the redstone, and I'll see you guys once I have. See you in a bit. Okay guys, so I have put in all the redstone for this, so we're actually underneath the spawner now, as you can see actually by the dripping water. And I think I'm just gonna turn my volume down a bit because there's a lot of them. Oh, and look, some have dropped down. Not many, mind, because I've only just got back down here, so it hasn't gone back up. So if we just punch it, see, goes in the lava, dies. Yes. Baby zombies are a bit irritating because they're supposed to die in the lava up there, but sometimes they can still fall through. That's why I've got a trapdoor there. So I'll just take you through the redstone. So we've got a bit of delay here that will fire up a potion. And what potion? A splash potion of healing. That's why there's these double chests here. I'm also going to be building some automatic brewers around, well, semi-automatic brewers. I'm still working on the design a little bit, but I'll be building some brewers right that will connect right up to here that will just make splash potions of healing, which will be useful so that people or me or someone etc. Can just sit here AFK holding the right click. And then if we go around the back here, we've got, sorry, I'm going to start a cough. Sorry about that. We've got this, which is the piston that moves back and forth that collects the zombies behind the lava. I don't reckon we'll be able to see any because of that block not being transparent. But they collect on top of that stone brick there, and then what happens is the panel quickly slides back and they drop down and die, obviously, because, well, they don't die, they come down. They sometimes can hit the lava and are pushed across, and then you can punch them up into the lava, basically. I will probably link to the design on YouTube because this isn't actually, well, the timing system is mine, but the adding the timing is my idea, but the design itself, i.e. the lava bit, isn't actually my own design, so I probably will link, if I can find the link, to that person's channel, etc. So of course back here we've got a stock standard hopper timer, which we think is on about 5 minutes, is about to switch over here. And then this, which is connected up to the lever back there, is the power off switch. So if I just go back round here, you've got this switch, and switching it on will lock up the hoppers back there and turn off the spawner as there's lights all around the spawner. And if I just turn that back off, and this button retracts that for us, so that just in case someone's not here, and then just chuck a splash potion of healing. There we go. And that didn't get all of them. There is a bit of a knack to hitting them all, basically. But yeah, I'm gonna get on with these brewers, and then further out this tunnel with storage and maybe a few villagers in here for trading, maybe. And then I'll see you when I get onto this tunnel, actually, because I have a very cool plan for this tunnel. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, so as you can see I have got both brewers in, and I've been doing some decorating, but it still needs some work, and I just need to place in the glistering melons for this one and turn it on. And I had accidentally turned this one on, but as you can see it's working away, brewing up the potions. And now you can just stand here and hold right click like this, and I'm not sure whether we'll actually get this on camera, I'm afraid, because I think it's just been triggered. But basically what happens is potions will brew up, put into this chest, and then into these hoppers into a dropper that is below this one. And that dropper is then fired whenever the system behind there triggers. And of course, so if you're just holding right click here, it will automatically just fire out of your hand and straight over there and hit the zombies. So like one fell swoop of hitting. So instead of like punching, it's actually like this, or having to shift click or what have you like this because of the dropper being here, which I didn't realise at the time. I do still need. What I'm gonna move on to is like the storage area, because as you can see, it's kind of filled here at the moment, which is kind of a problem. So I'm going to move on to storage area, which is going to be down that way somewhere, and probably going to clean up the roof a bit, etc. Clean up around here a bit. But yeah, so these are working. Well, I know that one is. I just need to check this one actually. Let's just check this one's. Yep, this one seems like it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Alright, so yeah, I will see you guys once the storage is done. Well, they're not working properly, as you can see, getting too many water bottles through. I'm going to have to look at this, I'll be right back. Okay, so it's all working fine now, apart from like brewing this set of potions. I've cleared out all the water bottles that were in here. Just a few problems with the tick delay back there. Alright, so as you can see, the storage is now in. So we've got with rotten flesh, it's going to come into this chest. We've got potatoes, carrots, iron, and well, this is miscellaneous because, you know, it could drop armor, drop swords, drop spades as well, I think, because I swear I had one drop a spade the other day, which was quite funny. But yeah, and then on this side actually, and I've just realised I've got debug on, sorry about that. This side is going to be melon storage, and I like melon storage. Because what I'm going to do is along this tunnel this entire tunnel is basically going to be a melon farm where you can just walk down the middle of the melon farm, which I thought would be pretty cool. Yeah, so that's going to be so I'm going to be building a melon farm up here. I also going to need some little storage here, as I'm going to be building a netherwort farm down that way. So like got netherwort for this. Like the only thing that I won't be getting from here is glowstone. Oh wait, well I could be getting glowstone because I'm thinking about putting in a little villager system in here where it basically swaps villagers over and you can trade with different villagers. And I just thought of a better way of doing it than the way I'm currently doing it actually. But yeah. But the only things I won't be getting is like gunpowder and the gold, unfortunately. But maybe in the future, maybe I'll create a mob farm, or maybe create a gold farm. Well, we do have a gold farm, but it's currently closed off because it kept getting broken. So maybe an overworld gold farm. I might play around with that. But alright, I'm going to get on with doing the melon farm and the netherwort farms now. And yeah, I'll see you guys once this tunnel is done. So we've hit a little snag, unfortunately. So I was building these cocoa bean farms. Well, as you can see, I built that on time lapse, and I forgot about the height limit, etc. And of course, the iron farms, item travelators or whatever you want to call them, kind of in the way, or technically the cocoa bean would be in the way. So, I might only have to build some cocoa beans on that one, and then work out something different for the middle. And that didn't seem to collect. Okay. Right, I'm gonna solve this. Oh, I'm gonna solve this problem. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so as you can see, I've got all these lovely melon farms in. And also on top, I've added in some cocoa bean farms. I thought, there's like no point wasting the space that's up here, so I might as well put some cocoa bean farms in. But as I mentioned earlier, there is a problem with these ones with the items coming through. But I've kind of solved this by doing the buttons on either side, and what they do is they will take out one side each, and then there'll be these 8 left, which I can just break manually like this. I will just break this manually, and I'm just going to put some back on quickly. Yeah, and then the melon farms are all automatic down there, and they're pretty much lossless. I'm not 100% sure if they're fully lossless. I think there was a way I worked out to do them fully lossless, but it's very resource heavy, so I was kind of like, no. But what happens is, so I just drop down here. If you can see, it's not on this end, it's on this end. If you can see there, you've got a piston down there, and that's a bud switch there. And what happens is the melon grows, and then this entire back wall then shifts forward, and then underneath there is a hopper minecart underneath that block there, underneath the farmland block there. And it runs around all the way down here, underneath these furnaces and leaves, and then background underneath this dirt, and then background again. And that seems to always pick up all of them. There is usually a bit lossless, that basically sometimes if they go too far over this end, they can sometimes not be picked up by the hoppers. But then usually you can just walk into this and you can pick them up. Yeah, so we've got secret doors to the back, to the redstone, which also get overgrown. I think that just got activated. Yeah, and then if we come down here, and yeah, I haven't finished off with I haven't done the roof yet, and there's still like style things I need to do around here. Well, you've got, unfortunately you can see the redstone lamps here, so I'm going to have to build something so that it will be hidden. But if we come down here, we've got melon storage now. Melon storage, where we are on the second chest now. This farm's going to be quite efficient. And then we've got Neverwort farm as well, just a little down Neverwort farm down here. And what you do is just press this button and the water does this. And I do realise this problem where, as you can see, they don't go into the hoppers because the soul sand makes them go below it, which is a bit unfortunate. And yeah, there is a way, obviously, by putting the soul sand one up, but then it kind of looks nice how it is, so I'm not too phased, as you'd have to be here to activate it. So yeah, I'm filling up with some Neverwort as well. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to go with next round here, because I was thinking about putting in a villager trading bit here that like changes which villager you're trading with, and I was probably going to end up putting a little mini enchant room in here, because I realised that I've got an XP farm but no enchant room, etc. So yeah, but I'm not really sure what to do next. Like, I was maybe thinking about building a micro gold farm actually down there as well, just because of the need for like nuggets for the glistering melons. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure. So I think I'm actually going to might build the micro gold farm actually. Yeah, but that is actually it for today's episode, unfortunately, as I like ramble on with like that stuff. That's actually it for today's episode, and I keep breaking the lily pad for some reason. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Oh, before I forget, and I know this sounds like little grumpy, but the hack and slash games are now over. I have come, so either joint third or joint second, depending on how you look at it. But what happened was we had like 2-minute last forfeits, and 3 of us had the same amount of heads, all the number of heads we needed to win. So there was 3 of us, which was me, the payphone, and the maker. And then I forfeited the win because I didn't, as the owner, I didn't really want to win, and I was just having some fun with it. I didn't really care for the win. And so the maker and the payphone had a 1v1 deathmatch to decide it, and the maker came out victorious. So the maker, has won the hack and slash games. And yeah, if you like the hack and slash games, which we didn't really show, so next time I'll definitely be recording it more. Well, if there's a next time, please comment if on either mine or Blackstone Movies that you'd like to see more of the hack and slash games. Yeah. Alright, so see you next time.